Hello my fellow gamers, today we'll be taking a look at Ratropolis, which is a cute little card-based builder and defender game. Basically protect the center, make special event-based decisions, which can make your life easier or harder, and build a personalized deck with each and every new game, by getting cards from the merchant that will arrive at your Ratropolis. This will change the way you play the game each time. First off, why am I showing you a game that is so different from the game that we usually play? Because Cassel Games, the developer of the game that I'm showing you right now, also brings out a new game, this one Ratopia, which basically uses the same cute red assets but for a different style of game, with the cute little art style of the reds. The game will be called Ratopia, which should be a cute little survival resource management base builder game with the amazing art style of the current game. Let's check this out. Here for example, lovely little screenshot. You play the princess and you actually play like you would be a duplicant in Oxygen Not Included. So you are the red itself. You can command the other ones, but you can also collect resources yourself, build yourself, help out. Of course, you can build ladders underground, you build floor tiles, you build little defense stuff, because you can also get attacked by the plague rats from the gravestones. You can build monuments and so on and so forth. You have a skill tree that you can research. There's a laboratory, a sawmill, a slaughterhouse, a kiln, just like in Oxygen Not Included. You have a lot of statistics and it just looks awesome, and there's so much love in every little detail. So this is why I'm kind of hyped for this. So let me show you how this game is played.
Ratropolis, the ancient metropolis, granted us safety and prosperity. However, our greed bred more greed, and in the end a terrible experiment caused apocalypse. Ratkind, once so great, were scattered into the wilderness. We're the only ones who made new settlements. From now on, we must protect the settlement.
In Ratropolis you can choose one of 6 leaders. We have the merchant, the general, the builder, the scientist, the shaman and the navigator. Each of these 6 have a female and a male version. They have different advisors and different skills. Each single one of them has their own specifics. The builder, for example, can stack buildings of the same type on top of each other, creating a larger building. The science leader has a lot of strong skills. The shaman is good with souls. Today I'm gonna show you the general. You have 3 different lands that you can choose from. Each one of those has their own specifics. The forest has more abundant enemies and you get a special reward each time you clear a wave. On the coast there will be special enemies that appear behind your lines, and in the desert you will get very strong enemies. The game's difficulty is called pollution. The more pollution you have, the higher is the difficulty, and this stacks really hard. Starting with 0 pollution, which is the easiest. Each pollution level will increase the difficulty, and you can read here the effect. And as far as I've noticed, I think these effects will stack. So you will get the boulders if you have pollution 2, plus the elite enemies become immune to the status effects. If you are on level 15 like I am, you will get all the negative effects here. Redraw cost is increased, wave cycle is decreased, enemy HP is increased by 40%, gold cost is increased, etc, etc. In order to get a higher pollution level, you first need to finish the 0 stage. Then you need to finish the 1 stage, and so on and so forth. Let's start a game and let me show you how this works. We'll be starting in the desert with a general. First you need a little bit of money. We can play the grain card, which will give us 60 gold after 50 seconds, but you need 2 of your reds working on that, and we can see that in the top left. This here to the right is the enemy counter, and the enemies are already attacking, which is why I'm playing 1 red here. Building a house so we can get 3 redisons and a little bit more tax. Tax is the amount of money you get per 5 seconds. And let me quickly save our little city here. We barely made it, and we can get a reward from the treasure chest now. Either gold, the stone skin card, and a leader up, which is very good in the beginning. I tell you more about that soon. So the redraw is done with the space button, or if you pay money you can redraw faster. Here with the pottery, 10 gold for each card in your hand. So we want to play that first. We want a little bit of grain. And the cheese card is only good if you have multiple in your hands. Let me just stop the game. Yeah, that's how this works, nice. There is a merchant appearing in the town. every so often, which will only stay for a few seconds, allowing you to buy more cards. So you got your fixed deck. Here in the top right corner you can check your whole deck. That is everything that is in your deck at the moment. We do have a few cards in green that allow you to earn money and a few soldiers in brown that protect your city. Some of the money cards are only good in combination with others, like the cheese card. You always want multiple cheese cards in your hand if you want to earn a lot. Or some cards take time and labor. Labor is indicated by the green signal in the top right of the card, meaning you need 2 free reds to do the job. And then you need 50 seconds as well. This here increases the bounty. Bounty is earned by killing enemies. Each enemy gives a special bounty, and this increases the bounty per enemy by +8. And the hunter increases your overall bounty by +1 if you just have any hunter anywhere. Your played cards can be seen in the card tomb, and the cards you still have in your bag can be seen here in the card bag on the down left, meaning we pretty much know what we will draw next round. But now let's quickly place another hunter, pottery, gatekeeper, cheese. Wait for them to come closer because we only have 15 seconds of +8 bounty, and then play the bounty. In this game you can create your own decks, but it is, well, you start with the same stuff, but you can develop your deck while playing. For example, by clicking on the treasure chest you can remove cards. Why would you want to remove a card? Well, if you want to get rid of your 3 cheese cards, you only are left with the grain, pottery and the hunt, so you will draw them more often, which can be very advantageous. But for now, let's check which cards. Here I pressed on the get card. We can choose one of 3 cards. Which card we can get. For example, 3 reticence if no ally dies for 40 seconds. This is pretty good, but not having a reticent die in 40 seconds with the wave count of like 20 seconds can be pretty hard to achieve. So operation could be good. We get 5 new cards, but a danger card. Normally if you hover over the red, it will tell you what it is. Maybe let me click this. Yeah, the danger card is that 4 normal enemies will appear. We do not want that at the moment. Or I pressed the wrong button and we just get it anyways, so why not? So now to the specialties. If we click here, this button, we will grant an ephemeral +2/+6 to all military cards in hand, meaning this here has a +2 attack and a 24 HP. If I press this button now, it will +4 and 30. Ephemeral means that if I redraw, the effect would be gone. And just for the giggles, we can play the operation, get +5 cards and see, yeah, pottery is good now, giving us +70 gold. Playing the cheese, waiting for the big guy to come closer, playing another hunter, a little bit of grain and the hunt card for a higher reward for the bounty. Since we only have our soldiers on the right and no protection on the left, we need to quickly get protection on the left. If you cleared a special wave, there can be these little happenings here, like a little bit like in Frostpunk. You can read this for your own or just remake this one first together. Having escaped the ruined city, we have been looking for a safe place for a long time. Many have decided to become ordinary rats, living a wild life. Now we are the only civilized rats inhabiting an established settlement. You must secure the last standing settlement. Fortunately, supplies we have scavenged from the city will be helpful. And now you can choose your supplies. Either +3 reticence weapons, you will get a new soldier card, the Lancer, which is pretty amazing, or you can get an counter card, meaning a skill card. This is 200% of armor. I will get a new soldier because with each soldier that we get, +2 reticence because of our advisor here in the top right. And we got a new treasure chest. I'm going to take the house card because I want more reticence. +3 reticence, +1 tax. Playing the danger card here on the right so we can get the money from the bounty. And now quickly getting our shit together and placing a few reds. I just rebought with a draw button and placing down everything that we need. Getting a new danger card with the +5. On the right, they're already attacking. I'm doing the switching from the left to the right with the E and the Q button, meaning we will go to the far most right and the far most left, and you can go to where stuff is happening by pressing the tab button. More danger. And Cry of the Widows. Not gonna read this, but mostly you will get this when your first red dies, and then you can choose either remove a card, they have my condolences. Fuck those guys, they have to pay taxes. Or give them a proper burial, +1 leader level but lose half of your gold, which will increase the power of all soldiers. Or we can remove the pesky cheese cards. Let's just give the leader level a +1 for now. And now we can remove the cheese card if we wanted to. But reticents are more welcome. For now, more gatekeepers, no more grain, rebuy, pottery, house, cheese. And we give the merchant a visit. Now, if the merchant arrives, you can buy 8 cards if you have enough money. We do not at the moment, but we could do aggro for more bounty and more danger cards. The bounty is permanent, which is pretty nice. Defensive wall, which will increase the stuff where we can build things. And watchtowers for defense and the custom gate for money. I'm inclined, normally I start expanding, but we do not have any defense here, so we can get the watchtower and the money. Get the aggro, wait a few seconds and maybe earn more money by getting the wave early. Also, this here is a special event. If you click on that, you do not have to click on it. It is optional, but you can get good stuff or you can get freaking bad stuff. Like this one, we will get something positive, a defense wall, but also plague bannerets will appear in the next wave. Or we get +2 reticence and plague bannerets will appear in the next wave. Now that we clicked it, we do not have a choice. So we do have to make a choice between these two. Before that we could just ignore it, but now you have to do that. Just get one of those. We'll get the defense wall for now. Placing the watchtower, for example, just to show you that. A little bit more grain and hunt aggro. As you can see, the tower is shooting on its own, making 5 damage, which is not the best, but also not the worst. Helping us with our soldiers protecting the city. The defense wall, for example, can be placed on these stumps. The first stump will give you an extra, like either an advisor or 3 house cards, which is super nice. That's 9 reds and +3 tax overall. Or the recruiter, which you can read here to the right. Add 1 random ephemeral military card to your hand whenever you redraw. Meaning you can be safe that you get at least 1 military card with each draw. That could be very nice. Or we just have +9 soldiers, which is also pretty good. Since we already went the house route, let's just stay with the houses. Combine that with the custom gate. The custom gate will give +8 gold for each of the reds walking through it. And let me quickly increase the power of all soldiers, place the soldiers there, move the soldiers from here to the next wall, place another hunter, give the right wall a little bit danger, redraw, and then place all the houses here. Come on, no more money, okay. Because for each of the red, even the civilians that walk through here, we will get +8 money, which is super nice. So more houses for us and a little bit more protection on the right side as well. Pottery. Let's see, more gatekeepers, a little bit of aggro. And I'm not going to redraw because it's too expensive. This will increase each wave. This was a bigger wave, so we get a better treasure chest. In our case, +10 gold gain, 2 house cards and 1 defensive wall. Or we can upgrade a card. Upgrading a card, just let me show you this on the Lancer, will increase its level, increase its cost, sometimes increase the red count, this time not, and increase the power and the special effects, which can be good, but we do not necessarily have to do it. On aggro, for example, we get a +2 bounty and 1 danger card, increasing our income even more. Let's go with this for now, because we mainly get our money from the bounties anyways at the moment and from our high tax. We do have 8 reticence on the left and 7 reticence on the right. They will not heal. We do not have healers, we do not have heal skills. Nothing will bring them back to full health at the moment. A little bit more danger to the left. We will play the hunt card, which is why I'm not redrawing at the moment. Because this only works for 15 seconds. Now redrawing, we could get another hunt card. We did not. Even more grain. Cheese. This one is slow. And we need more protection on the right. Our special skill card, or special skill already is full again. Giving our hunter and gatekeeper stronger attack and more life. This time, let's check the cards. We could also get grind, improving the power of each of the reds. Ephemeral, meaning only short term until we redraw. Or we can move cards around easier. Let's stay with the houses for now. And we have another merchant arriving at our city, as you can see here. Let's wait a few more seconds, place down another house, and there it is. Let's get more walls so we can increase our territory. +3 growth. Growth is some of the military cards. These ones can improve themselves if they fought enough, giving accomplished number of kills. Or if they get growth on other terms, like the monument or a trainer, which is a special military card as well. Down here to the right we always have some random cards. Military budget is also good because +20 gold for every military card in your deck. Meaning the more military cards I buy, the more this economy card, which is the green card, will allow us to get, well, money. Defense, more armor for the group. Why not? Checking March is good. Will increase the speed by 100% of your little reds. Speed is not only tied to their walking speed, but also to their attacking speed, which is pretty nice sometimes. 10 reds, 8 reds, give them more. Rebuy for 150, that was dumb. Playing the pottery card. And a defense wall here to the right, just to show you that they will destroy the wall, and our reds will not attack them if we do not send them forward. Military shield and a hunter. Cheese. Let's play the monument here. More hunter. And that is what I wanted to show you. There are some enemies that can jump your walls. So sometimes it is a good idea to have a lot of defensive buildings, a wall, so that if the plague rats attack you, they destroy the wall first, some jump over, will get killed, the towers will shoot at all of the rats, and if these walls are gone, you can just repair them. But only until the enemies are past the threshold. Let's increase the speed of those here. Wait until they're dead. Repair the wall. And now we can send them over. Getting a watchtower in the progress. This seemed easy now. If they destroy this, you can just fix it. But if you have like 100 enemies to the right, they will destroy all of your buildings in just a few seconds, screwing over your whole defense. Getting us a new this one, and this one. Already almost past that. We can get a squire. A squire is a very strong, a very expensive card if you have it for a long time. Because if the squire survives for long enough, you will get a bachelor card. And the bachelor is a very strong military card. This time we have a bad advisor, which would allow us to decrease the power of all of our cards. Super dumb, we do not want that, but we will get an investor advisor. Or we arrest this foolish rodent and get more attack for our currently deployed military units, or just leave the poor guy alone and we'll get a little bit gold out of him, which we'll be doing here. And This time we do have the choice between a house, removing a card, or getting the tannery. +4 bounty. Since I'm playing on bounty this round, more bounty is a good idea. And here's the squire card, costing us 5 freaking reds. I will place it in the lower ranks, so just to be sure that they will survive for 80 seconds, 120 seconds, and will improve to a better version of itself. Then play more aggro cards, play the danger card, redraw, pottery, place a hunter to the left, and take a look at the big guy here. More lancers. The big guy has a health bar because they are very strong and mini bosses. The real bosses will turn up on wave 20 and 30. On wave 30 you technically won the game, but you can play forever if you wanted to. But on wave 30 the apocalypse starts and pretty much everything goes downhill, and this is a harsh increase in difficulty from wave 30 on. We can get a legendary card. Legendary cards are cards that are really strong. In our case, getting 200 gold if surviving ally count is under 20, or the Dark Knight, which is one of the strongest cards. You need 3 reds to place 1 Dark Knight, but every time you play the Dark Knight, the card first will get a permanent +3 attack, which is awesome, but you will destroy 1 card in your hand forever. It will just be gone from your deck. Well, until the round ends, of course. But in our case, that is a good thing. Can't show you this at the moment, because we do have cheese cards that we want to get rid of, and we do have danger cards that we want to get rid of. Here's our deck. Those are the 2 danger cards, which we could play, kill the monsters, get the bounty, or we can just destroy the card and get a freaking Dark Knight. Why was this so expensive? Here, another trader. Granary will give us gold. Breed, 2 reds will do the deed, and we will get 1 red in 60 seconds. Definitely. More walls, berserker, more gold if we put in labor. No, the granary is only good in combination with a farm. Corruption will damage our poor reds, not worth it. And a new soldier that we do not know of. Military bow, nice. Short break here. Here I am back again. We already bought this stuff, correct. We can call on the wave early, place 1 gatekeeper, give them march, redraw, and increase the power of all soldiers. Let's get the breed going. Wait for another red to die. We could place a Dark Knight, but lose our important cards. We do not want that. Giving us the hunting tower. With every second we shoot an arrow with damage to 50% of the bounty, meaning we have 22 bounty. No, bounty is 11. Yeah, that's nice. For now, hunter, berserker, defensive wall, redraw, and we'll be using the left side here for protection, and I'm keeping the soldiers here. We can move the soldiers back and forth, just nice, just to give our this one with growth, the +3 growth each time they walk through this monument. For now, more soldiers, 1, 2, and 3, and more aggro. There's a cheese card that we want to get rid of. We can have the berserker, and if we play this correct now, nice. Wrong. If we play the Dark Knight now, we only remove one of these cards that we want to remove anyways. So Dark Knight it is, and we got rid of a danger card. After 15 seconds, +1 gold for every healed HP. We do not have any healer, so this is not helpful. More houses or more leader level. More leader level. A little bit of danger. Then cheese, lancer. Nice. And we can call the wave early, but I do not want that at the moment. Let's place more soldiers. breed. Not enough reds for that. Here's the bachelor that we have gotten from the squire. If this one survives for 180 seconds, we will get an even better card with an AoE attack. The Royal Guard. We definitely want that, but we need 5 Redison. We only have 1 Redison here in the top left corner. Military budget for more money. March for faster. Yep. I'll give them March anyways. And then let's see. Improve our soldiers. Place down a gatekeeper. And wait for the reds to die. So we can place more reds. Maybe, yeah, get the operation. Pottery. Hunt. As you can see, I'm reducing the numbers of the enemies with this tactic. But the enemy counter still runs in the background, sometimes depending on the wave. And you can get multiple waves that time. And then you have double the enemies in front of your soldiers, which is also not very good. March for this. Nice. Come on, kill more reds so I can place the Dark Knight, Lancer or the Bachelor. Nice. Now we rebuild this. We send them to the front. Check this. More gold from labor cards. We almost have no labor cards. Territory expansion or the upgrade for... Ooh. Let me upgrade the breed card. 2 Redison will make 2 new Redisons. Then give them a little bit help. Check the event in the middle. Yeah, there are also sometimes this cute little mini games. For example, claw machine. You can see where you stop. Man, they increased the speed of this. Click, 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 click. Did I get it? I did not. Leader ability cooldown is also very nice. We can increase the power of Dark Knight, the Lancer and the Bachelor. For now we only can place the Lancer. The Bachelor is too expensive. The Dark Knight would delete one of those cards. And I don't want to risk losing the Bachelor. We get gold. Not enough gold. Every 2 minutes. Not worth it. Not worth it. Technically also not worth it. Let's just remove a card. Make our deck slimmer. More merchants. Increase our area where we can build. Guarantee we get 500% of our bounty. Oh, super nice. Then more bounty, the grind card. And this one here is the training officer, giving growth to all the red cards that can actually have growth. But this time I got the Immortal. Heal 30% of lost HP whenever this unit kills or assists an enemy kill, which is nice. Redraw. Breed and wait, or just recall the wave early. Sometimes, depending on your wave count, you will get negative effects or negative of these little activities here. For example, 5 flood cards. They're just single use, you have to play them or you have to delete them. Cost you 75 gold just to annoy you. Or we just, well, kill 2 of our Redisons. Nope. I'm going to take the flood cards because we do have enough money and we can afford it to waste a redraw. We just lost a 3 Redison worth soldier, meaning we can now play the Immortal. And a military ball and a militia card. Redraw. Check the treasure chest, pressing top. Okay, top bringing us to the next event. Positive event only plus 100 gold for each butterfly you click. Butterfly you click is these here. Building more walls, butterfly. Paying the flood cost, butterfly. Butterfly missed the chest, god damn it. Giving us more money, giving us more bounty and placing down a hunter. This yellow here that you can see is the range of the hunter shooting forward, shooting backwards. For example, if I place them here, they can shoot up to here. Then we have the tannery going here. Flood, flood, guarantee, and not going to play the danger card. Going to keep that for our Dark Knight to delete. We are at wave 15 of 30 and we can call the waves early to increase all of this. This is Archer. Archer has a longer range if turned into a longbow rat. For that it has to kill a certain amount of enemies. And we could have played a grind card to increase the power of this card, but I didn't really pay attention much. Sorry. Let's see, flood card. We can increase the hunter, but that is not worth it. We wait for more cards, so we can increase more at the same time. If you expand your territory too far, like example to here, you will get this one. You expanded your territory too far, now you are near the weasels and they do not like that. So we can offer them a few reticence as food, lose all of our gold, or we can call the wave early. I am not sure if this is a permanent -3 wave to all the next waves, which would be horrifying, or if it's just for the next wave. Then this would be a good call. Otherwise I would much rather just, well, kill a few reticence, which I did. So this time let's increase the power of all of these, get the model, the legionary. Super nice. The more legionaries you have next to each other, the stronger each one of them gets in armor terms. Then we have the Berserk and a Dark Knight. Let's get this quickly. And get this one. Build a new wall. I cannot send the reds here, they're too slow, meaning those enemies will destroy the wall before they arrive, leaving them on the way, leaving them the option to kill the rats on the way back much easier, because they pretty much do not fight back if the wall is destroyed and they need to change and switch places. No one here, no one here. Redraw. I do not have enough rats to actually be able to breed more rats. Now that they died, we do. Place down a gatekeeper for protection. Yeah, we are losing a lot of rats at the moment. But this gives us the chance. Nice. This gives us the chance to finally be able to place down the bachelor card. More archers also does not hurt. And now if we rebuild this wall, give them speed and move them, we can also move them multiple walls here like this. Then we can place down the next ones, for example bowman and an archer to the left. More cards, more... let's leave it at that. Redraw, give them power, and place down a few of the weaker ones here. The purple indicators here are rats that can grow, meaning they can improve with time, and the rest are just the end product. More breed, more speed. The Berserker, for example, gets a 50% heal for each damage that they done. Sounds good, but they're not as good as they seem, because most of the time they die pretty quickly. More leader level. Berserk. Redraw. Finally we can build the bachelor, build it in a safe place so they survive long enough to increase its level. And place longbow rats. Longbow rats, we do not have enough rats. Longbow rats are pretty good because we can place them in the rear rank and they still are able to shoot up front, giving us a little bit more money if I call them early. Let's see, there's a butterfly. If a rat dies now, yeah, we can place down the longbow rat and you can see the large area of effect up to here. Guarantee, I'll okay, I spend a little bit money drawing early to get more soldiers here. Nice. This time we can get the Dark Knight. Even if I kill the gatekeeper, yeah, worth it. And get a very strong improved Dark Knight with our ability. More guarantee for more gold. And this time we do have a traveling merchant in a boat, giving us pretty much the same stuff, but a little bit better. More walls, more a medic. Every 3 seconds heals 1 adjacent ally for 8. Its attack. more healing here. Skill card heals 20, but the whole group. And we can get another soldier. Why would we get this one, even though we already have this one? First, to improve the chance of drawing it. And second, if we buy a military card, we do have the advisor, here the constable, that gives us +2 reticence for every military card in our deck. Since we just bought one, we get +2 reticence, allowing us to get more soldiers. This time I'm redrawing more quickly because we do have enough money. Increasing our area here. Placing the medic to the right and more archers to the right. Redrawing and healing the whole group. Nice. Aggro, moving the... Those are only 9 reds. Holy... No. We need more here to the left. Definitely more to the left. And we do have a boss. As you can see here by the larger health bar. We are lucky because we have a lot of archers hitting the boss directly and not the minions. But still only 14 reds here. Let's increase this. Redraw quickly. Place an immortal. Operation. Pottery. Guarantee. Lancer. Military bow. So as soon as we, well, killed most of the wave, we will get a nice reward. Medic to the left as well. Guarantee, redraw. They will kill, yeah, they kill all of our reds, all of the soldiers in front of the wall. Now we can just put them back behind the next wall if they're not killed on the way, which is not very nice. Give them march. This is our reward for killing the boss on wave 20. A +20 tax, but redraw time +3, or a large amount of gold and we lose 5 reticence. 20 tax per 5 seconds is pretty good, but if we play to wave 30 and apocalypse comes, every round we will lose 1 reticence or 2, we will lose tax, we will get a redraw time increased. It will get very quickly pretty much unplayable, but since we only aim for wave 30, we can decide which would we take much rather. I think losing the reticence and getting the gold for now is acceptable. Killing the cheese, getting a legendary card, more immortals for example. Checking the event, syringe and redrawing. Healing, redrawing, breeding, medic, hunter, military, redrawing, rebuilding. Nice, we got a royal guard. So now we can rebuild, move our guards up front again and strengthen our army with new soldiers. Just 10 more rounds. The syringe, for example, gives a single soldier plus 100 HP and increases its size. So I give this, of course, to the Dark Knight. And technically we already lost it. They die pretty quickly. Would have loved to have more healers here. And this here is the Royal Guard. One of the strongest enemies with an AoE attack. Healing, getting a house card and moving them up front. Ooh, never had this one. This is new, nice. Plus 30 move speed to all deployed allies is absolutely amazing. Hunt, redraw. Medic, Hunter, Berserk and Dark Knight in this order. Redraw again. Place a house somewhere around, yeah, here. And get more reds for the left side because we only have 9 here. We have a lot of danger cards, as you can see in a moment. Maybe we should stop with the dangers. Holy shit. They just threw a AoE exploding card. More Dark Knights. Redraw. Hunt. Increase. Hunter. Military budget. Berserk. Military. Heal. Aggro. Ah, goddammit. Shouldn't have played the aggro one. Immortal. Lancer. Pottery. Medic. Grind. The military shield for the protection, guarantee for the money, operation. We do get another danger card, but we get 5 cards, which we desperately need for the soldiers. And a lot of more redraws for more soldiers. I need to get rid of the danger cards, definitely need to get rid. And need to get rid of the economy cards. We do have too much economy cards compared to soldiers at the moment. Okay, to the left a boss will appear. Or not a boss, but a stronger enemy. And we need to repair the right side at the same time. This time I'm not getting the aggro card, but the leader level up. The breed, we will move the soldiers to the far right. Place more soldiers there and more soldiers on the left. Heal them. Redraw, get the merchant, buy a market so we can buy more cards, buy more soldiers, and buy the bounty increase. Why not this as well? Then Lancer, Hunter, Speed, Redraw. Bounty increase, money, Monster Hunter, Berserk, healing. Then we can get a market, military bow and a Dark Knight. Redraw. Medic, Immortal, Lancer, healing. Redraw. Now we are out of money. We rebuild the left wall, switch to the right wall, check what we can do, hunt for more money, military bow, and more tax. +1 bounty for every military cards in the deck. Yep, definitely. Guarantee, Monster Hunter, Militia Shield, redraw. This was unnecessary. Healing to the right side. Guarantee for money, Berserk for defense, and then we wait for the next redraw. 9 Redison on the left, 9 on the right, which is not a lot, definitely not a lot. Increase the power of our soldiers, place down more hunters, increase the bounty, increase the power of the Lancer, and we wait. Just a few more seconds so we can redraw. And we probably should place our soldiers down here. Pay money for the redraw. Heal the left ones. Move them backwards. Place the hunt card. Maybe play the danger card for a little bit money here on the left. Shit. They already killed all of our soldiers here. Military bow, militia shield, budget. I need a Dark Knight here. Sorry for the guarantee right now. Monster Hunter. I can't redraw, so we either protect until we can redraw, or we lose right here and now. Okay, pottery, soldier, come on, hunter. If we are quick, we can rebuild this before they can go through. Yes, we could rebuild this. Still need to play this. Immortal, medic, heal, rebuild, redraw. And placed a bow, lancer, and a lancer here. This was not good. Immortal, march, breed. Guarantee for the money. We do not have enough money to redraw. And we pretty much lost at this point in time. Can't rebuild. We do not have skills to kill them. And I can only place military soldiers here on the left and can't send them to the right. And with this, we lost the game. But we did get XP points. With these, you can unlock new cards, unlock new leaders, and unlock new skills, which you can check in your statistics, check which achievements you've gotten, and which level you have on the global scale. The glossary will show you which cards you have unlocked. And there are also upgraded versions of some of them. And which enemies you have already spotted in your game. And those are your advisors. So let's check our last round. We have a score of 230, 23 waves defended. This took us almost 50 minutes. Our Redison count, employers, what we built, the cards we had in our deck. And if we switch to the statistics now, we as Luma have played a total time of this much hours, built 25 Ratropolis, meaning we got to level 30 and then stopped the game. If you reach level 30 and keep on playing, there's a 100% chance of you dying. The game just gets harder until you die, meaning your settlement will fall. Which is why I have a lot of fallen settlements, because I tried to play above level 30 and just kept on playing. My longest wave only has been level 59 on pollution 6, which isn't not the best. My highest score came from pollution 14 with a 720 score, which gave me a good rank globally for just one day or a few days, and then I dropped to the ground again. These are the achievements that we have gotten overall. And this here is our global rank. Let's check our rank for the general leader, 3900 and something with a wave of 54. Or if we check the scores, I'm rank 1500 and something with 720 points here. And you can check that for each and every single of your leaders. Hey guys, you may have noticed that this was a different kind of video than I usually produce. I wanted to test a few new features of DaVinci Resolve 18, my video editing program. I can now, for example, integrate the subtitles directly into the video, choose the art style for the fonts, and maybe even animate them in the future. So if you would like me to integrate any of that into other videos, just let me know. If you like this more realistic approach to presenting new games, or at least new games that we might play on this channel, let me know if you want to see more of those, or if you prefer a more condensed version. This is my second channel, so you'll see me experiment here once in a while. Hope you still liked it, love you guys, and Luma out.